It's Lino Martinez of Albany, Texas. I wrote a big old paragraph uh, last night, yesterday, about what's been going on in this town, and and because I say this, they're going to use that and how they got my voice on audio when every time I speak, it's not with my. I don't speak verbally. Every audio, every sound they got of me was when I was like thinking in my head, and that's how they use a remote neural monitor device to get my voice on audio. Is I'll think of something and it'll pop up on their screen. It'll pop up on their audio recorder, and it will sound like I was just speaking verbally, but I wasn't. So I wrote what's going on. I'll leave it up there. I wrote what's going on in this town, like a big old paragraph, and I noticed they hacked my phone because my phone is doing things by itself when it shouldn't even be doing things. I've also noticed that every time I write something on my status bar, and I go back and look at it, some words have been changed and some letters have been changed to make me sound stupid as fuck. And sentences are moved around in my paragraphs. And not only that, I noticed that every time I'm reading something, it will refresh on its own, like if somebody's tapped something. And because I say that, they're going to say, I don't know what they're going to say. I just know that every time talking to these bastards is with my mind. And if you can't wrap your head around that, then like I said, just fucking Google it. RNL, remote neural monitor device. Man, they were all laughing at me when I went back and read what I wrote, because they even said we're smarter than you. Meaning they have hacked my Facebook. I mean, if they could hack my old Facebook and I couldn't even get on it, and my wall was on private, and then it became public, and then my pictures were all private and they all became public as well on my old Facebook that hopefully got deleted when I reported it, because I couldn't even get in that Facebook. I didn't even have my password to it, and nor did I have the text code from my old cell phone number to get into it too. And that's crazy as fuck. They, in the beginning, when I first started finding out what remote neural monitoring is, I stumbled across a website, how illegal it is, and it is illegal, and how illegal it is. One of the guys that runs this group of Albany, Texas, said, "Do we have the technology to take that website down?" But I can't believe how stupid my fucking whole goddamn what I wrote, how stupid it sounded, how stupid it made me sound. I mean, I wrote what I wrote, and everything was changed. Like letters were taken out, other letters were put in to not even make the word I fucking even wrote. Paragraphs were changed around, sentences were changed around. God damn, man. I'm gonna leave it there just so you can see how fucking stupid it sounds. Like, man, I wasn't good at English class, but goddamn, I knew where to put a fucking comma and when to fucking make a new sentence. Goddamn. Oh, man. And they're all laughing. They're all like, we're smarter than you. You started it. And it starts shit. And they're telling everybody, like, amongst themselves that he broke, that, oh, we just needed a confession from you. That's why we've been doing this shit. Man, a confession to what? I ain't no goddamn fucking pedophile. Fuck you, motherfucker. And all kinds of fucking bullshit they want me to say. God damn, man, it's fucking ridiculous. Then I had the Sadie Perkins, creeping on my page and liked the status that I wrote. I have all kinds of people come to my page. Like, I guess I can't even write a goddamn, I guess I ain't gonna make no more statuses anymore. And if you do get a status, if you do see a status, it ain't from me. You'll know that my Facebook's hacked from here on out. From here on out, I'll be sure to make videos, and that's it. That is it, videos, because I noticed that my fucking goddamn statuses are been like the shit I write, the letters are been changed, some words been taken out, and all kinds of shit. So that means my Facebook's been hacked. Oh man, that's some crazy shit. I don't know why I didn't think they would fucking hack my Facebook, because like I have a text code on my fucking Facebook, like where the only person can log in is me if you get a text code. But shit, man, if they could hack my old Facebook without getting a text code, then fuck, they can hack anybody's Facebook. And I knew they could hack everybody's Facebook. I mean, I said in this in the goddamn status, what I said last night, what's happening in this town, that they can hack into your Facebook account, your Twitter account, Instagram account, your bank account. They can steal money out of your bank, and that ain't no shit. I mean, you can have 50 cents, $1 taken out without being untraceable, without you even fucking knowing. I mean, who fucking thinks about $1? You know, you can spend some at the fucking goddamn dollar store, you know, and they'll change the amount. They can change the amount of anything. They got the technology to do this shit. And these are people from Albany, fucking Texas doing this shit. That's some fucked up shit. I've been trying to tell you, all you people out there, what they can do. And you know, I do believe they got people in their group that thinks this is okay. And at the same time, the ones that stay up all night and shit like that, watching people and shit, they also bring in new people. You know, they have people to wake up. And there is some housewives in this shit, and they have people to wake up, man. And they all use this for sex. They all fucking masturbate to one each other, and they use this shit to have orgasms, because this technology can do that shit. And they also go to each other's houses and make sure no one wakes up while they do that. And while housewives cheat on their husbands, and while husbands cheat on their housewives, they do that shit too. And while they have fucking high school kids fucking with them, like having sex with them as well, they use all this fucking shit, this technology, to do that shit. While they make sure everyone's asleep and they'll never get caught. I happen to find out about that. That's why they're going to extreme lengths to make me look crazy. And here I am writing all the shit that's going on in this town, and here they come on my Facebook and switch words around, put letters in different spots, take out letters to make me look like, damn, man, this guy can't even write a fucking sentence. You know, and then move a couple sentences down a couple paragraphs, and like, as I was telling y'all they're just motherfuckers are fucking laughing because they know they did that shit. They fucking hacked my shit. And not only that, they probably hacked my fucking family shit. I know they also, like my old Facebook account, like I told you need a text code and a goddamn my password to even hack into that motherfucker. And they hacked into that old one. And I don't even know if they Facebook actually deleted it, or since they hacked it, they just blocked me, so I couldn't even see it. Man, they were all laughing when I reread what I wrote, and I was like, damn, man, I know I didn't fucking write. I wrote everything I wrote, but they changed a lot of shit around and put a lot of words in different spots, and took letters out. And I was like, god damn, this shit made me sound fucking stupid. It made me sound like I can't even write a fucking sentence. So from here on out, I ain't gonna fucking write no more statuses. I'm gonna make videos, because I've noticed that in other when I updated my status, I noticed that in other statuses that shit was like that was happening. Like, man, I know I fucking wrote like sleep. I wrote sleep, and they'll fucking put SEEL. They put SEEL. Ah, man, and they take out letters and other ones. Shit, man, I don't know how many times how long this shit has been going. I noticed it maybe about a week ago that letters were misplaced and letters were taken out. But damn, man, they fucking my last status, they fucking did quite a bit of shit. And I got motherfuckers laughing right now at me through V2K, and you fuckers are gonna be like, so stupid and shit like that. If I'm so fucking stupid and if I'm so goddamn crazy, then how come like half the goddamn nation's going through what I'm going through and half the nation's on y'all side, and then there's like people that don't fucking know it yet? And they say you started it, and then they'll record my voice and use it against my own family. That's how fucking corrupt and these white bitches, yeah, I'ma say it, and these niggers and few fucking wetbacks are doing, man. Ah, man, this shit goes all the way to the top, man. If you think I'm fucking crazy, man, this shit goes all the way to the top. And they are going to fuck me over. I mean, I have a fucking, they got some guy from Albany, man, got a fake ass profile, and said we're going to take care of you in court, man. Named Gustavo Tabillo, man. Got 5 different other Facebook profiles, bullshitting with me. And these Albany people have come up on my goddamn YouTube channel. Since I posted all those fucking videos, all those fucking videos of all my videos that I've made on my Facebook account, I've had these Albany people come to my YouTube channel because they started clicking on these videos that I've uploaded from my Facebook account, and so they found my YouTube channel and they've been writing some shit to make me sound like this one guy, he said, oh, it's about medication, all this shit, man. I've had 2 people, and then had some guy say that this guy's a fake TI, that he's just, discrediting the TI community. And then I had some Morrison female, say thank you, and all this shit. And then she acted stupid. I'm like, thank you for what, man? This guy's fucking discrediting me. And then she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I keep getting an email that you're a fake TI and all this shit. She knew what the fuck she was doing because she's from Albany and she's fucking doing some bullshit. And I just got all these fucking jackasses coming on my fucking YouTube channel when I'm trying to sit here and help all those other TIs out there that are going through the same shit I'm going through. Man. And for my YouTube channel, I will post this on my YouTube channel because I'm posting, this shit's going on my Facebook. For all you YouTube, all my YouTube followers, this is what's happening, man. They're actually, I got these Albany people that hack my Facebook. Like I said, they can hack your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitter. I don't even got a Twitter account. I don't even know why I made an Instagram account. I shouldn't even made that. And I'm pretty sure they hacked that too. Yeah, they did. I know they did. They hacked it. And they can do that, and just like I said, they can your bank account. They can steal money out of your bank account to fund their own because they're gonna bring in new recruits every day, to watch people, and also they gotta pay them. So where they gonna get the money to fund that? By stealing people's bank accounts, man. And these crooked ass little motherfuckers are going to end up, they're doing that shit. And yeah, they are fucking while they use this shit, while everybody's at work, they also making pornos with this shit, man. They are fucking using this goddamn thing to make pornos. And these motherfuckers are unstoppable, man. This shit is going to continue even after I'm gone, man. It would always be here, but us TIs, what we can do, man, is keep on warning people, because like I said in my other video, you're either going to become a target individual or you become a perpetrator. You're going to be recruited by them. They're going to get you to believe that everything they do is normal and it's legal, which it's not legal. They're going to make you believe that what they do is a good thing, that they're a neighborhood watch, and that they're doing this for a good thing. And at the same time, they're doing all kinds of corrupted shit. They're breaking the law like a motherfucker. And they're also using, like I said, it's all for fucking sex. It's all fucking sex. They got fucking high school kids in here fucking masturbating to these old women, and also to old dudes, man. And they are using this motherfucker for that reason. And they record each other, man. Whether these youngsters, these new ones, believe it or not. And like I said, they have put dynamic shit on me, and while I was awake and while I was asleep, and they seduced me while I was awake and asleep, and the dynamic shit. I don't think they'll let the new ones know about it, you know, because if they did, I mean, do you really think those new members would stay in that shit? I don't know. They probably would, because they'll make someone like me a bad guy. They'll be like this. See, because I've heard them before, because like I've looked at some Instagram fucking hot ass models and I've masturbated them. It's not funny, I know it ain't, but I have. And you know, and I've also looked at some X videos, man. I mean, I'm a guy, and but this is after I didn't even want to fucking masturbate. And this is after, you know, I had high school kids and fucking a couple of adults, even fucking elementary kids, you know, say you know, masturbate. Who doesn't like pussy, you know? I had guys and girls, you know, fucking tell me to masturbate in the fucking beginning, and I wouldn't do it, you know. I went like 2 months, you know, since I got back from California, didn't even fucking do that shit. So that, you know what they did? They started giving me sexual dreams. They started giving me sexual dreams and all kinds of shit, man, and I still wouldn't, you know. It's crazy how they fucking do shit, how they start shit, and then they will want to say, well, Lino, you started it, you know. Fuck that. Oh, man, I can't. Damn, no wonder what. I don't even know, you know, since I made this Facebook account, I'm thinking about deleting it because, no, I'll leave it up. Fuck that. I'll leave it up. But since they hacked my Facebook, they can write shit in my status and make me sound like a fucking complete idiot. Oh, man. That sucks. Damn, man, that fucking sucks. I mean, because I just seen it, man. I reread what I wrote, and there's a lot of shit that was changed on there to make me look fucking like I couldn't even write a goddamn sentence. And I've noticed, like, people coming to my Facebook and liking shit. No many times, no, I guarantee they fucking screenshotted that shit and put it on that one of their Facebook pages that I know there's a fake profile of me somewhere on that motherfucker. There's gotta be. Damn, man. That is how, and they call Lino desperate. That's how desperate they are, dude. They gotta use a remote neural device to make me look bad. And yes, there is a satanic pedophile sex ring in Albany, Texas. Whether you like it or not. I don't like it, but there is. And to the people that agree with having this shit around, maybe they're keeping you in the dark. Maybe that's why they only allow you to fucking hear me at certain times. And because the times you ain't fucking listening, they're doing everything I told you they're doing. This goddamn satanic pedophile ring of Albany, Texas, the ones that control this remote neural monitoring. Yeah, they do got high school girls masturbating for them. They are fucking high school dudes and high school girls. And while y'all are asleep, they are fucking having housewives come to people's houses and shit like that and make sure their husband don't wake up. Even in the beginning, I remember one of these old housewife females tell when I was awake and I was listening at the time before I could see them. They and with the seeing part, that's where it's going to get y'all. Y'all gonna be like, well, how the fuck is that possible? It's hard to explain. We're not in it. You just got to do your fucking research. Well, I've always had the ability to see shit. And with this device too, man, goddamn, its frequencies being sent out. And I guess my body picked it up. And you're like, well, Lino, you're not an antenna. Well, goddamn, I know that shit, but goddamn, you got vibes, you got your vibration. And that's how they do shit. And well, when I was listening to these housewives and young dudes fucking and masturbating, I had one woman say, "Make them dream of a helicopter," so I wouldn't be able to hear shit. So if they can do that to me, I mean, you to the husbands out there, man. There's a lot of housewives in Albany, Texas that are fucking these underage kids and shit like that and masturbating to them. And if you're in the dark on that shit, it's because they don't want you to know. And while you asleep, yeah, they in the next room fucking, man. And how can they do that? They'll make you fucking dream of something, or they'll make you fucking not wake up. And if you do move, they'll warn your wife that you're waking up or that you moved. How do I know that? Because I've heard them do that shit. I've heard them do that shit. And man, I'm telling y'all, man, this shit is crazy. So the ones that did agree to this shit, yeah, some of y'all are getting kept in the dark on what's really going on with the other half of this shit. And they're always saying we're winning because they want me to repeat it, but at the same time, they're telling each other that we're winning, that group is winning. That not Leno Martinez, but the people that are controlling this shit, they're telling their members and their group that we are winning. And if I repeat it, they'll record it and they'll tell people he said they're winning. He's talking about his family. And I know you motherfuckers out there know. Some of y'all know about this shit. That's why y'all fucking laugh at me when I'm jogging and shit. I see y'all fucking laughing. Yeah, I guess after this video, I ain't gonna post no goddamn fucking. I ain't gonna update my status. And if it is an update, it's probably gonna be just a picture. So from here on out, you see a goddamn status from me. It ain't from me. They done hacked my shit. Because I just noticed how fucked up shit they made me sound, how stupid they made me sound. Because everything I wrote made sense. It made sense to what's going on in this shit. But goddamn, I read it and goddamn, it sounded like I couldn't even write a goddamn sentence. And to the people, that's watching this on my YouTube channel, no, I'm not crazy. And if you're here to write a negative comment, you can take your trolling ass somewhere else, because this is for us TIs out there that are going through some shit. And if you were a TI, you wouldn't comment some negative shit on my goddamn video, because every time I make a video, it's to warn other TIs and to let people know what the hell's going on. So if you're here to fucking write a negative comment on my video, you can get the fuck out of here and quit being a fucking troll and quit being a goddamn obedient servant to your goddamn satanic pedophile ring, your remote neuromonitoring group. Because that shit is not needed on my goddamn YouTube channel. And if you are writing negative shit, other than, if you're writing negative shit, man, you can just fucking move the fuck on, because I don't need that shit on my YouTube channel or in my comments. Like some guy, you really think a TI can concentrate for 60 minutes? Motherfucker, every TI knows it's hard to concentrate when you got V2K and when you're V2K 24/7. But do we fucking try to move on and try to fucking go on about our lives, even though it's a daily battle? You goddamn right, it's a daily battle. Every fucking second of the fucking hour, every minute of the fucking hour, you hear these motherfuckers talking shit to you, saying negative shit to you every fucking day. It was hard to concentrate and focus when this first started happening to me. It was fucking overwhelming like a motherfucker. To the guy named Jake that commented on my YouTube channel. Oh, man. It's so fucking, man. I swear, dude. Because I know what the fuck these people in Albany are doing in all the surrounding areas. Because not all of them from Albany, man. They're from all over. Yes, they are using this for their own sexual pleasure. And everything I said, is happening. Like, you parents out there, they got high school kids in this shit that I know about. They're making sure you go to sleep, and them people with this remote neuromonitoring device will make you dream of something, or just make sure you don't wake up using this remote neuromonitoring device while your kids sneak out of the house and go to those satanic sex orgy parties. Yeah, I wrote that in my status bar, but they made it sound fucking so stupid that no one could even fucking read. I couldn't even read what I wrote. And that's what I've been trying to warn you parents out there, that they're doing this shit. I've heard fucking high school kids, 6th graders, even a toddler. These toddlers are growing up believing this shit is natural. They'll always believe this shit was like, they'll always believe that this is normal. They're starting them young. I've been doing a lot of research since I've entered this shit May 12, 2016, since I've been remote monitoring since the beginning. And I was thinking about writing a book of what's been going on. And I got a lot of people, when I said that, when I was thinking that to myself, because I don't even have to speak verbally to hear these people, I don't even have to speak verbally for these people to hear me. Because they'll pop up on their fucking screen and they'll come out just as if I was just speaking verbally when I wasn't. And I was thinking about writing a book on what's going on. I ain't the first person that wrote a book about this, and I won't be the last. I haven't wrote a book yet. But I got a lot of fucking I've documented some stuff in my journals before I started making videos, before I even made a Facebook. In the beginning, when this shit started happening, I try to look at the good in this from their perspective. The same way some of you Albany people that are agreeing with this, I try to look at the good in this. And I try to see how an individual can benefit from this. Not only the way they make you want to believe in it, but also health-wise. But the only thing I've seen is the bad in it, the corruption in it, the shit they've been doing with it. I know they show you a lot of good, but that's just to cover up for all the fucking bad shit they're doing. This remote neuromonitoring device can make a person feel good. It can uplift your spirits. It can make you feel invincible. It can help you solve any problem mathematically. It can help you get ahead in life. It can help you get ahead in school. It can help you get ahead in college. It can even help you if you're feeling sick. It can alter your brain by making you feel good. I think it's called dopamine. They can release dopamine in your body with these radio microwaves, and not microwaves like I don't know how many times I gotta tell you, because these people out there be like, he said microwave. Not microwave the way you warm up your food. Microwave as in frequencies. It can do wonders. It can health wise. It can make you lose weight, and it can make you gain weight. And all the bad it can do, it can make someone have a heart attack, and it can kill somebody by giving them a heart attack, and it will look like a natural cause, and that's called slow kill. And that's how they kill people with this remote neuromonitoring device. It can give you a disease of any choice they want. It can make your legs give Charlie horses. It can make you go blind. It can make you go deaf. It can give you dreams, whether it be sexually, demonic, fighting dreams. It can give you any dream in the world, whatever they please. And they use it to give each other sexual dreams, while other people, they'll just fucking give you the most evilest shit ever. It can, what else can it do? It can do all kinds of things to you. It can speed up your heart rate, slow down your heart rate. It can give you panic attacks. It can burn you by turning up the frequency in your body, and they did that to me. I don't know if I told you in another video. It burned me between my knees and left 2 dots, and just like maybe within a 3-hour span, they burned me, and it left 2 dots for over a month. It can shock you, give you shocks. It can do all kinds of bad things to you. So I did try looking the good in this, but it is bad. You put it in the hands of these people that are running this shit, which they've been doing some bad fucking shit with this. And I've been trying to warn y'all. But these toddlers that are being already R&M'd will believe this is natural. I did hear that little girl say, "I hate Cameron Olsen." And they'll be like, "Well, Leno, you just hear things. You're schizophrenic." It can make you seem like you're schizophrenic. It'll give you the same symptoms as a schizophrenic. And if you were to get admitted, the doctor will believe you're schizophrenic when you're not schizophrenic. And I just had someone, V2K me, say, "We're winning." That's that group I'm telling you about. Because I said that. But it can make an individual have the symptoms of a schizophrenic. And when they get admitted, the doctor will just claim him he's a schizophrenic. When to begin with, he wasn't even schizophrenic at all. It was this remote neuromonitoring device. I went 29 years without hearing a goddamn voice. How the fuck am I schizophrenic now? Bullshit, I'm not. And you motherfuckers in Albany know I'm not. But y'all keep quiet because it ain't happening to you. And whatever they fucking showed you of me, they're like, "Oh, well, he's a pedophile, or he's this and that. Yeah, he's doing a good thing. Y'all doing a good thing. So keep it up." Why y'all just sit there and fucking think that Leno needs medication when you know I don't? Because you know that shit is real, that remote neuromonitoring device is real. Why the fuck would I take a pill that's gonna give you suicidal thoughts? I ain't never took medication in my life. Man. I don't even take the flu shot. And I don't even get the flu. I don't know why you people out there are taking the flu shot. I've been doing research on that shit too. They're fucking filling you up with all kinds of shit. The government is. I bet you got the flu shot and you still got the flu at one point, huh? Like I said, I was turning over a new leaf. And y'all fuckers fucked with me. Still sober. Still haven't taken any drugs or haven't even drinking, not even taking a sip of alcohol. Still going strong on that. Still sober. The only thing I've been taking is Total Nutrition supplements when I'm working out. And no, it does not make me angry. The only people that make me angry is these motherfuckers. Because I've taken supplements before from like GNC and stuff, and not once did it ever make me angry. It's not steroids, it's just supplements. If I wanted steroids, I'd get steroids. I don't want steroids. Fuck that. Even then, like here recently, I was thinking about, about how these people always wanted me to masturbate. And I was thinking about it, and it's like they wanted me to do that so they can fucking throw in some words with it. And they have, They threw Remy's name at me, like at 2 o'clock in the morning, and they're like, "Well, we were just talking to her." I was like, "Bullshit, man. more than once. I've told Myra about it. I told Daniel about it. What else? They've throw my mom's name in there and be like, oh, he did this, he did that. They've done all kinds of fucked up shit, and you people think this is fucking okay. I've been through 3 jobs since this shit happened. Right now I'm employed. Has some guy on my YouTube channel says this guy's working for the Judaic Intelligence Agency. I was like, what the fuck? Just to call me a fake target individual. I don't even know what the fuck the Judaic Intelligence Agency is. That shit I haven't researched yet. I should research that shit. But I got motherfuckers like that popping up on my YouTube channel ever since I fucking posted my videos from my YouTube channel on my Facebook. I don't even know what Judaic Intelligence means. Obviously he does. Ah, man. I've met some other TIs out there. I don't know if all of them are TIs. Some could be acting like perps. But I've met one from Miami, and he seems pretty cool. And I've talked to him twice, yesterday and the day before yesterday, and he doesn't even know me. And I've told him a little bit about what's going on. He's seen my videos, you know, and people that do know me and know that this shit's going on, that this shit's real and act stupid, let me go through this shit, man. I don't even know what to tell y'all anymore. I'm not gonna cuss at you. I'm not gonna say shit. A guy that's been through this shit too, you know, he's there to fucking, he's telling me, you know, man, you gotta move on, dude, and, you know, you don't listen to these motherfuckers talk shit to you. I mean, he's just uplifting. Telling me, man, he sees a lot of potential in me, that, man, you just gotta keep on moving, man, that you won, Lino, because, those people, I mean, you have people that know that you're going through this. Have they helped you? Have they come and talked to you in person? I don't know, man. Like I was saying, I was turning a new leaf, and I was thinking about all that masturbation. They, you know, they get me, they record and show people. It's like, I ain't gonna do that. And I haven't. But they got recordings of me so that when I do, you know, like, if I go on the rest of my life without doing that shit, they got recordings of me, but they'll play that shit over and over and over for every person they want to come in and be like, oh, that's Lino. And because, you know, I've been like, and I told you about binaural beats, how they can use the beta wave to lure in females to do sexual things without hearing it. Well, the difference between me hearing a binaural beat, I hear it. I know what I'm playing. And they'll use that where you can't hear it. Bypass the ears, but your subconscious, your mind will register it. And they'll play anything they want in your head. So when I'm listening to a binaural beat, Zen music also, they'll play another binaural beat within my binaural beat that I'm listening to, just to fucking piss me off and just to make me not, you know, where I can't meditate and relax my body. They can do all kinds of shit like that. But like I said, you know, I believe in God a lot. And they're like, well, how can he believe in God if he does all this shit? You know? That's why I said, turn a new leaf. And if I do, you know, like I already said, you know, I'm going to go the rest of my life. I made a vow to God where I wasn't going to have sex with another woman. And you know what they say? They stand it. They tell all these people they bring in that, you know, he just did it so we won't think no more that he ain't doing nothing with his mom. I say, are y'all fucking serious? Y'all want to fucking start saying that now? How can you, like... I do believe in God, and I believe like this is the apocalypse, man. I remember 13 years ago, I was reading a book that people will be chipped, a new world order will start. People will have to submit to this new world order, and I remember telling myself then that I would never allow them to chip me, or never will I ever submit to a new world order. But the thing is, you don't even have to be chipped these days to be targeted by this remote neural monitoring device. And what I meant by this goes all the way to the top, that's what they're doing. This is the new age, and slowly and gradually, everybody's being targeted. Everybody's being watched. Everybody's being watched. Whether you like it or not. Everyone in Albany is being watched. Whether you know of it or if you don't know of this remote neural monitoring device. And even if you do know of it and you think they're doing a good thing, man, they're watching you 24/7 too. And if you're a good looking person, they're definitely going to watch you, because they're going to record everything you do, and they're going to upload it on their own personal collection, whether it be sex, masturbation, whatever. And everyone in Albany is being watched. Everybody, whether you did something or not, you're being watched. And that's the things they don't let you know. Whether you did something or not, you're being watched. And you can be just having a conversation with your kid. You can have a conversation with your spouse. You can just be barbecuing. They're recording your voice, using your voice to target another individual. Without your knowledge, without your consent, and without your will. They'll use your voice to target another individual. And because I said that, they're saving it so they can, what I just said right now to you in this video, they're going to save it, because the ones I know about this, they want to cover their own ass. And say, well, they just recorded our voice and we didn't know they were doing it. And whether you having sex or not with your spouse or masturbating, they will record that too, and they'll save it for their own personal use. And high school kids that are in this shit, they'll watch older women, young girls, young dudes, whatever. Older dudes, people from out of town are watching Albany people. This is the New World Order, and this is it right now. And I told myself 13 years ago, I'll never submit to them, to this New World Order. This is where we're at. Everyone in America, everyone in the world is going to get targeted. Like I said, you're either going to join them, be a perpetrator, and help out in the cause, because right here in Albany, Texas, we're at the bottom of the pyramid, because there's 33-degree Masons, and that's where I'm getting at. And it goes all the way down to the bottom, all the way down, even to Albany, Texas. And what I mean that we're at the bottom of the pyramid, I mean the people that are using this shit are here to control people. Only certain amount of people are allowed on that side, that remote neural monitoring group. While other people are getting fucked over, and we're gonna get eliminated. I know I am. I know I'm gonna die before my time. I know there's two things there's a couple ways I figured out how, or been trying to predict how I'm gonna die, because they keep telling me, Leno, you're dead. And I got that court deal coming up, and I already had someone, from this area, Albany, come on my Facebook and start talking shit about me. When I uploaded my videos from my YouTube channel, people have been sharing my videos, and I had this one fake profile share my video and write negative shit on it. And he said we're gonna take care of you in court and shit like that. And not like take care of me, we're gonna help you out. I mean take care of you like we're gonna fuck you over. And what I mean by the bottom of the pyramid, I mean there's a lot of people that won't understand until you get targeted. Some of y'all, they'll just let you know, will never know the rest of y'all's lives. But I don't think that's true, because I think everybody's gonna get targeted. Everybody's being watched already. They're teaching these young children how to harass people, how to manipulate their minds, how to make them seem like they're going crazy. Everything. And last night I was thinking about it. I was thinking about what's going on, and that I should write a book. There will be martial law in the United States, whether you believe it or not. Everyone will have to make a choice. Some people they'll just go ahead and bring in. But like I said, you'll either be a perpetrator or an enemy, pretty much. That is what they're pushing forward for, a new world order. And what do they mean by new world order? You know, one government for the whole world. If y'all just knew what I knew. There's a lot of people know what I know, and I'm not on that side. There's a lot of people that know. There's quite a bit of people in Albany that know what's going on, and I'm not on that side. There's people from out of town that like, well, what's the reason why they say he's out? They said he stunk. Man, that's crazy. I don't know, man. I wish y'all knew what I knew. And like I said, how they gonna keep... One, they've been wanting to kill me because of the shit I've been saying. And the shit I know. I know they discussed it amongst themselves. And earlier when I mentioned, how do you see them, you know? That's what you asked, right? Well, believe it or not, for all you people out there watching this, there are some people that have the natural ability to predict the future. There's people that see things spiritually. There's people that are able to feel things through their vibration, through their vibes. Like when you're happy, that's your vibe. They can feel like feelings, you know. Man, I have a feeling something bad's going to happen, or I have a feeling something good's going to happen, or man, I have a feeling someone's coming over, shit like that. Well, I have that technique that gift, natural gift, where I can feel something so strong that I'll see a vivid image of it. And I saw this shit happening in 2014, late of 2014. So, 2015, when I started going to truck driving school, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna search this shit. So I started searching secret societies of Albany on the internet. And I didn't find nothing, of course. Of course you ain't gonna find nothing. because it's a secret society. They don't have that shit on the internet. If they do have some shit on the internet, it is fucking hidden. So I didn't search nothing. I didn't find nothing like that of Albany. But I did stumble across MK Ultra, mind control, sex kittens. Meaning, what is a sex kitten, Leno? Google it. Found out about how all these, some presidents and some politicians and all the way down, how they were all linked to the Masons, the Freemasons, and all kinds of shit, how corrupt the government is. And then when I was at truck driving school, for some reason, it got brought up about your third eye. Me and Don and some guy from Merkel were talking about it. And he was telling me, I wanted to start meditating because people were driving revving their engines by my house, and I was trying to figure out how to stay calm, how to not let that get to me, and I was trying to figure out, how to relax my mind, my body, be in a calm state of mind. And we started talking about it, and he brought up, your third eye and all this stuff, and binaural beats and hertz. I don't believe in the third eye though. But the meditation part, we started talking about that, and he gave me some meditation parts. And I started raising up my vibration. And I was meditating, listening to Zen music, binaural beats, messing with my charkas, my crown. I didn't believe in the third eye, my throat, my heart, Kanal, your root. I think I'm missing one. And believe it or not, I started feeling other people's vibrations. I could already do that, but this time it was like intensified by 100. And the people that are controlling this remote neural device, they need that device to do the things that people are gifted to do regularly without any device. I think they got mad that I was doing what they could do, but without a remote neural device. And other TIs, if you watch this, I know some of y'all know what I'm talking about. And I believe that's why I was targeted in 2015 also. Because shortly after that, they did all kinds of shit to me in 2015. Same group that's fucking with me now. I almost killed myself in 2015, and a whole group of them. I didn't know what V2K was, but I could hear them. I thought they were just outside my house, chanting it from like far off distance, saying "do it, do it, do it," when I almost killed myself. And but I stopped myself. Thought of God and everything, and it's crazy. I did get admitted to Abilene Behavioral Center. That's what it was called at the time. And I didn't need medication. Them people that did this to me, that are still saying we're winning just now through V2K. I didn't know what V2K was in 2015. I just thought they were outside my house chanting that shit, do it, do it, do it, do it, and all around my house. I couldn't figure out how they were doing it. And I called the cops on my own self, tried to tell the cops what was happening. But I got admitted into Abilene Behavioral Center. And I never agreed with medication. They pretty much, they threatened me that they were going to take me to Big Springs, to the nut house. And I had some black guy say, man, you don't want to go there, dude. You don't want to go there. And I was perfectly fine. I mean, I was calm. You know, after everything settled down, I mean, I did still hear a couple women talking every now and then. And but I never did want to take that medication because I always believed in God and God alone. And I felt like if I were to take that medication, it's like I was giving up, like it was against my belief system. Because 29 years, I never heard a voice. I never took medication. I don't even go to the doctor if I get sick. And man, I decided to just take it so I could get the fuck out of there. And there's a lot of shit going on in this world. But these are the same people from 2015 that are fucking with me now. And they know who they are. I know some of them. And yes, they are using this for their own sexual pleasure. And yes, this shit goes all the way to the top. And like I said, what I told them, because I won't move. Because where's there to move to? I ain't done nothing, but where's there to move to if this shit's happening all over the world? I said, since I won't fucking give in to y'all shit, but I don't give a fuck what y'all gonna say to me. I just gotta let it fucking run out of my head. You know, they're gonna go in and said he broke. They're gonna go in and said he did this shit and that shit. They're gonna continue revving their engines by my house. They're gonna start doing it again. Probably even honking, probably bumping their music early in the morning around 6 something, or early in the morning around maybe 2 or 1. They're gonna target my parents, my family members, which I think they already have. But this time they're gonna let me listen to it, so I can get angry and get pissed off. They're gonna come back with the fucking demonic dreams and demonic shit when I'm awake. They're going to get loud as fuck through the V2K and start cussing again and have everybody start talking shit. They're going to fucking alter my mood, make me feel not good. I know that much. They're going to fuck me up in court. That way, if I do go to jail or prison or whatever, they're going to fuck with me there. They're going to have some guy either try to fucking rape me. They're going to either have a black guy or a white guy fuck with me bad because of the words I've used. Even though I'm not racist, I just hate that group. Probably even my own. I even thought that they were probably going to have some guy with AIDS try to fuck with me. Or they'll probably have me get killed while I'm in jail or prison. If not, they're going to have me get my ass kicked every day until I get out. I will die before my time. I know that much. And while I'm in jail, in prison, if I do go to jail, they're gonna fuck with my parents so I can hear it, so I can get fucking angry while I'm in jail. So I can just go fucking insane while I'm in there. They're gonna do everything in the world to fucking piss me off so I can just break down and say, the words what they want me to say, what they've been trying to get me to say since this shit started. You know, have you had enough? Just say you had enough. They're going to do all kinds of shit like that. And I'll never submit. I'd rather go through hell on this earth than go to hell for real. I've told him that already. Yeah. But this is what's to come. And I don't even know if this videos can be for you Albany people out there, man, because I grew up in Albany. And I still want to believe there are some good ass people in Albany. And I've told them that, but I bet you they ain't heard that. I bet you ain't heard that, huh? All you probably heard is all the fucking negative shit. But I've told them several times, more than once or twice, that I still want to believe there's some good ass people in Albany, Texas. I just don't like the group that's in Albany, Texas doing this shit in all the surrounding areas. Man. But it's going to happen. These are the early stages of the New World Order. We are witnessing, I'm witnessing history as we speak. A lot of people haven't yet. These are the early stages of the New World Order, of what's to come in the future. I have a lot of people laughing at me, but it is what it is. The older generation knows what the fuck I'm talking about. I guarantee it. I even told them that, man, not everyone in your groups trusts each other. They're going to keep secrets amongst you until you. I mean, okay, you might have entered that group, that side, that remote neuromonitoring group. And the reason why I call it satanic, because some of them do. Well, they do demonic shit because I already told you they did, and I've experienced it myself. If I never experienced that, I would have never said they do demonic shit. I would have never called them a satanic pedophile ring. I would have just called them a pedophile ring. But since I experienced that and know it for firsthand what they did to me, that's why I keep calling it a satanic pedophile ring. Otherwise, if they never would have done that to me, I never would have used the word satanic in my sentence. But like I said, yeah, maybe you think you won and you're in their group, but they're still keeping secrets from you. You got to build your way up in that ladder. Just like any group. Because the older generation in that group, there's I don't know what you want to call them, but I'll just say they got a president, a leader in their own chapter. And they got a person at every fucking stage that does their job. And then they've got a bunch of people that harass you. But at the same time, they get to join in on the parties, the fucking, all that other shit. Whether you in high school or not, don't matter. You still going that you will get some of that shit too. But they still keep secrets from each other until you work your way up. How do you know so much? You know, people would ask, damn, are you a part of that shit? Did you get kicked out? Never was a part of it. It's just simply, you know, listening to them, watching what they do. Like I told them, the easy part is not watching, man. I can do that. Like I told them in the beginning, I don't want to hear y'all. I don't want to watch y'all. I don't want to see y'all. I don't even want to fucking hear a fucking word from y'all. How do you know so much, man? Well, I've been in this for a year, since May 12, 2016. It's just over a little year. And I know how they work. A lot of it has to do with just listening. Shit, all you gotta do is just listen to them. If you ever get targeted, just listen. And that's why they always have people talking shit to me. because they know that if I listen, I'll hear all these people doing some fucked up shit. Like I've been telling you, some pedophile shit. Ah, man. But I was trying to stay positive, man. I'm always trying to stay positive, but they always, like I was telling them, I was thinking to myself while they were listening to me. I've allowed a little bit of hate in my heart. Shit, I told them in the beginning that I can't allow hate in my heart, and I gotta care when no one else don't care, and I gotta walk in faith with God. And this was the very beginning, and man, I'm holding on by a thread with God. I ain't gonna lie, because they have tested my faith with God. I mean, all that demonic shit they put on me. Yeah, man, that's just demonic shit put on you, man, with this remote neuromonitoring device. They can do that shit. I fought that shit. I fought that shit in my dreams. I fought that shit when I was awake. And that can put a toll on somebody. That took a lot of energy. And they tested my faith, and since I've been in here and I know what it can do, I mean, I know exactly what this shit can do. I mean, even though I'm not in their group, I know what it does because I've experienced some of it. I don't think they believe in God anymore. They say they do, but I don't think they do. Because with this remote neuromonitoring device, like I said, you can make anyone fucking dream whatever the fuck you want. Like God can. You can make someone feel good as fuck by raising their vibration. You can make them feel invincible like a god. You can cure diseases with this like a god. Or you can give someone a disease like a god. You are above the law with this. You can manipulate anybody's mind to do whatever the fuck you want them to do, like God. You can even manipulate the cops. You can watch the cops. You never get caught using this shit. Unless people know who you are. Which I know some of them, but they'll deny it. That's why they make me look crazy. It's a brotherhood. It's a code. Deny it. That's what they do. You can do anything in the world just like God on this earth with that device. You can even astral project with this device. What's astral projection, you know? The astral plane realm. It's like the spirit world. Just had a guy say idiot. I don't know what side he is because you can't play both sides once you're in this shit. Either you stand for God or you're on that group, and they think they think that they're doing God's work, but yet you're breaking the law. Like I said, you can do anything with astral projection. I've done it. Like, what the fuck is astral projection, you know? YouTube it. Google it. I did it early 2015 without their help. And I told God. And the reason why I did it, and how I did it, I was listening to binaural beats. Astral projection realm. It's where your body goes. It's like when you fall asleep, your whole body falls asleep. It's like, okay, your whole body falls asleep, but your brain is still active. It's like the spiritual world. Sounds evil as fuck. I think it is. But I did it in 2015. And why? Because when these people were fucking with me in 2015, I wanted to catch them. Because somehow I just knew they were coming over to my house. I felt it. I knew it. They were revving their engines by my house. I just didn't know how to catch them. And so when I was talking to Don from Abilene Correctionals, Abilene Action Career Center, where I was taking my truck driving school, we talked about this too. And so, I thought about it. And I told God, if I do this, I'm going to stay around my house just so I can catch the person that's coming out of my house, and then I can confront them the next day in person. And since I was doing that, I think that's another reason why they targeted me, because they too can do that shit. And you can the astral plane realm. You listen to music on YouTube, and it makes your body go to sleep while you're still awake. And the way I always did it, I always just floated out of my body. You're like, damn, that's evil as fuck, This remote neural monitoring group are doing it. They're doing it. How do you know, man? I'll tell you how I know. Because when I started doing it again this past year, I don't care if you save it. I just had some girl V2K me, an older woman, like in her late 40s, 50s, say save it. And save it to what? Exactly. They're saving my audio, my voice. But they can save it when I'm not even saying nothing. I just said they're saving it with my mind, and they heard it. Well, anyways, I started astral projecting because I don't even know why I tried to astral project this time. Well, anyways, I listened to YouTube astral projection music, and I started doing it. And I got out of my bed. It's almost like a dream, but it's the astral realm. And I heard two girls talking in my kitchen. So I shut the door to my hallway. And I was like, fuck, well, I got to get out that way. And so I slipped right by them and walked by, right in my kitchen, right there by my windows. And I didn't know how to get out. And so I floated up to the top. You can do all kinds of things. That's why when I say I don't think they believe in God, because I've experienced the shit they've done. And I floated up to my ceiling, and I still didn't know how to get out. So I was like, fuck it. And I went through the wall. And that lady's like, they don't see him. So I land right there by my house on the street, and they yelled, Steven. I already know who the fuck Steven is. Take a wild guess. And he came running from that direction. He's a part of that group. And we battled it out in the astral plane. Stunned him against the brick wall over there, and I took off flying, and he yelled out some fucking Dragon Slayer. I don't even know what the fuck that is. And I flew off and teleported 3 times in midair. And I even shot some shit out of my hands. People are gonna think I'm crazy. But TIs that experience this too know what I'm talking about. And people that are remote neural monitoring device using this know what the fuck I'm talking about too. And when I snapped out of it and got up out of my bed, because as soon as I snapped out of it, man, I got out of my bed. I heard one of them say, how the fuck did he do? How did he do that? How did he do that? Meaning, how did I go through the wall? How did I fly? How did I teleport in midair 3 times teleport 3 times in midair? How did I shoot those balls out of my hand? He asked, how did he do that? Another time I was astral projection, I didn't even try to astral project. It just happened. I heard it was late too, late in the morning. I heard some kids playing. See, like I telling you, they got elementary kids in this shit too. And I got up and I walked over to my window, and I looked outside, and sure enough, there's two kids playing right there. I knew one of them, and I was like, "Fuck, man!" I just felt some evilness. I sensed evil right off the bat. And I was like, "Fuck." I was like, "Hope they didn't see me." Sure enough, here comes that kid running over here making a fart sound the whole goddamn time. Fart sound. And he goes through the goddamn window. No, with the window closed. And it scared the shit out of me. So I hurried and floated up to my ceiling and went outside and went to the front of the house right there on Main Street. And the little bastard followed me, man. But for some reason, I was having a hard time trying to fly, man. I couldn't stay up. I had to bounce a couple times. I think that evilness was taking over, that feeling of that evilness. I shouldn't have said that, because now they know that. But little kid was scaring the shit out of me. And then I flew over here by the neighbor's house right there at the corner at the lot. And I landed on my feet. And here comes that kid running again towards me. I mean, he's scaring the shit out of me. I just could feel the presence of evilness. So I said, fuck it, man. I grabbed him by the back of the shirt. And I took off flying. And I held him up like that. And he started laughing. So I knew he was okay. And I landed right here by my house. And I like dropped him. And then I snapped out of it. And the craziest thing is that when I snapped out of it, I still I snapped out of it. I was on my bed. I was laying on my stomach. I snapped out of it, and I heard that fucking goddamn that fart sound he was making, that. And I looked back, and no shit, because he was in the astral plane, I couldn't see him like I did when I'm in the astral plane. In the astral plane, you can see people like you can see me and you. But this guy right here, little man right here, I can see the outline of him. And when I keep telling you about, when you work in the oil field, you see that gas, that clear smoke. I could see the outline of that kid walk across my room and go through the wall when I woke up, or not when I woke up, but when I snapped out of the astral plane. It's no fucking dream. It's called the astral plane. There's a difference between a trance, a dream, and the astral plane, the astral realm. And so I knew there were people astral projecting. And that ain't the only shit I've seen in the astral projection. Like one morning when I was waiting for China to come pick me up, I was sitting outside. It was early. I was sitting outside on my back of my porch, and 5 heads popped out of the fucking ground, astral projecting. People astral projecting. Popped out of the ground underneath my dad's blue truck, the Chevy. And 3 heads popped up, 2 more popped up, 2 went down, and they popped back up, and they're all looking at me. They didn't think I could see them, but I saw them. That's people astral projecting. Shit you ain't supposed to do. So when I say I don't think they believe in God anymore, because there for a minute, man, I was getting that feeling like, damn, how can there be a God if this fucking remote neuron device can do everything God can do? But I'm holding on by strength, man, by a string. I always believe in God. I'll stick to God my whole goddamn life, man, because I have seen angel wings on my back when I seen the devil in 2007. But like I said, these people can astral project to your own home too. You won't believe me because you haven't experienced it yet. Not only do they fuck in the astral plane, they'll go to each other's houses and fuck each other in the astral plane. They'll give each other sexual dreams and fucking each other. And then when they can go to each other's houses, while they watch everybody, make sure no one catches them, they'll do that. So these motherfuckers will use that, what I just said, to say, well, we didn't do none of that. It was just an astral projection, or, you know, it was just a dream, what he just heard, or he's just full of shit. But like I said, this shit can make one person feel like God. They're playing God. Because all the people they bring in, or all the people they fucking interrogate, or whatever they want to call themselves, cops, whether they ain't cops, they'll say you're winning or you lost, you won. Playing God. And they will tell each other, you know, save him or save her. I tell them, yeah, you might save somebody from going to jail, but in the end, you can't save not a goddamn soul. The only person that can save you is God himself. There's a lot of shit in the astral projection world. I've experienced it. No, I wasn't going to tell you this, but I'm going to go ahead and fuck it. Ah, man. You can turn invisible in the astral projection plane. Like in art, like right now, you can't see someone that's astral projecting. But someone else that's astral projecting can see that person astral projecting. But in the astral projection, you can also turn invisible while you're astral projecting. That way, you can hide from somebody while you're astral projecting in the astral plane. I've done that before. Not all of them know how to do that. Because one time when I was also astral project, I heard people on the side of my house, and I wanted to see who the fuck it was, so I walked outside, and I had trouble opening the back door, and I was like, fuck, man, they're gonna run off because I'm making too much noise. I finally opened the back door, and I was standing on my back porch, and I looked to my left, and I was like, thought about walking over there. I was like, man, fuck that, I'm a fly. So I flew right there, and on the side of my house in the astral plane, I have a door. Not my back door right here, but door between, like in the middle of my house. And there was a girl right there. She had short hair. She had a hoodie. Right at the time, I didn't know it was a girl. I just saw a person. And I said, hey. And she walked off to the front. And she hid behind the pillar right there, you know. The stump I got right there, the brick deal. And I was like, fuck, man. I watched her, you know. I was like, which way is she going to go? Which way is she going to go? And then I thought of her, like, well, I didn't know it was a girl. But I'm going to let you know. That person just, like, hid behind that pillar. And I watched, you know, to see which way she was going to go, right or left. And I was like, fuck, man, they're probably just walking straight back. And then they're going to take off running. So I flew over there, and sure enough, there was a person right there by that pillar, hiding, you know, against this wall. And I yelled twice, like, who the hell are you? And they finally turned around, and that's when I realized it was a girl. And she had a hoodie on, and like, half of it, like, you know, she came into the light, and she had short brown hair, came out this way. And, man, I still remember what she looks like. And I kept asking who the hell she was. And then I heard another voice coming out of nowhere from the attic. They're all astral projecting. And I already knew who it was. It was Albert's voice. And he told that girl, don't tell him nothing. And we both looked up when he said that. We both looked at the attic, that girl and me. We both looked up. And then when I looked at her, I heard a car honk. And it snapped me out of that astral plane. And when I snapped out of it, as soon as I snapped out of it, I told them motherfuckers are remote neural devices, y'all cheating fucking bastards. Because I would have got that girl's name. There's some crazy shit with this device they can do. They can do anything in the world. But one thing they can't do is save each other from going to hell. That's one thing they can't do. They can act like God on this earth. They can do anything God can do. But they can't save each other from going to hell. In my other video, I don't know if you watched it. That's why I told you, you're either going to become a perpetrator or you're going to become a target. They learned a lot from me. Fucking bastards. They learned a lot from me. I was their target practice at the same time. Older men were teaching these young people how to manipulate my mind, how to harass me so they can harass the next person. They learned a lot from me because once they fucked with me, I was trying to figure out ways. I was thinking of ways how they were going to fuck with me next. And when I thought of that way, they got ideas off that. Like, that's how we can fuck with him, with the next person. That's how we can fuck with, without my intention to fucking even do that. I was trying to think of ways, like, how they going to fuck with me next. And I thought of things like what they're going to say, how they're going to say things, what they're going to do, what they're going to tell people, And with that, they started using those things I was thinking of how they're going to fuck with me next. And it's not that I did it on purpose. It's just me thinking like, man, how they going to do this shit? How they going to fuck with me next? What are they going to do? And they got some crazy shit to fuck with the next person. And like I said, I told them, if you ever use my fucking voice, because it's been recorded, if you ever use my fucking voice to target the next person while I'm sleeping or whatever, you're going to hell, because I told y'all from the get-go I would never pick nobody. They wanted me to pick somebody so they can target another person, but I never would, because I wouldn't want nobody to go through what I went through. I'd never want somebody to go through what I went through. So I told them, if you ever use my fucking voice to target my own family or target anybody else's family, whether you're black, Mexican, white, you're going to hell, because my voice is not for that. Or if you use my family's voices to target another person, you're going to hell, because you got no right to do that. And they've been doing that. They don't give a fuck, because they're above the law. They are the law. This is the New World Order. They're unstoppable. The only thing people like me can do that are not for this shit is to warn people not to get sucked into that shit. They're called, they have people in the CIA and FBI that's, you would call them whistleblowers, that know that this shit is happening, that been killed because they went against this. Because they thought this was all wrong. They believe this was wrong. They know it's wrong. It's illegal, but they still do it. And they use it on people all the way in Albany, Texas. Edward Snowden, for once, is one. I read quite a bit of FBI agents, CIA agents that expose this. They call them whistleblowers, because they know everything that I said is possible and is being done as we speak, or as I speak to you. And that's one thing they wrote on my status bar, because like when I said and as I write this to you, they changed it to as I speak, as we speak. I never wrote as we speak. Like I said, I won't write a status bar. I won't write on my status bar no more, because they will change things. They've hacked my Facebook. They can hack anybody's Facebook. They can hack anybody's Facebook and write in your messenger to somebody. If they want to start a problem with somebody, cause a conflict, they can get in your Facebook Messenger and write someone an email saying all kinds of fucked up shit about you, and then hurry up and delete the email, and you wouldn't even fucking know it. And then they'll watch that person that you sent it to read it, and if they write something back, they'll know when they write something back, and when it comes back to your email account, they'll hurry up and delete it, and you'll have no idea that it was even sent, or someone even sent something back to you, and they'll just leave it at that. They can do all kinds of things with this. That's why I don't think they believe in God anymore, because they can do everything God can. So, like last night, see, I got a little. I'm fucking mad because they changed words in my status, in my host, everything I wrote. They changed shit up. They left words out. They put sentences in different spots. They took letters out, and they keep saying you started it, you know. Man. And I was thinking about, because how they got me to masturbate and shit, and they're like, you did this to your mom, or you did this to your mom and shit, or, like I told Myra about what they had did, and I'm not talking about my family doing that shit. I'm talking about the people with the remote neuron device. You think my family got fucking money for that shit? You gotta be out of your fucking mind. If I had money like that, man, or my parents had money like that, we'd get our roof fixed. We'd fucking paint our house up, I'd finish putting these windows up. It is a secret society, but everybody's starting to notice it. And if you haven't noticed it yet, and you are still asleep, and that's what I meant. On one of my status bars, I don't even know if they changed it. The 1%, that's what they're called, man. The New World Order are trying to keep everybody asleep while they build their shit up. So when the time comes, they can just kill everybody off. How? Slow kill, like I told you. They can give you a heart attack and give you anything you want to kill you off. And I'm part of that 4%, target individual that knows about this. It's trying to help those 90%. And that's what I meant by turning over a new leaf again. Until I read my status, what I updated, and how they changed everything that pissed me off. And I was talking about, I was thinking about, I need to change my whole perspective, and quit cussing and quit hating, because I've allowed hate to get in my heart. And how I need to speak from my heart, how God wanted me to from the very beginning. How everyone that could hear me in this, how I was trying to help their side out, trying to open their eyes, trying to just speak from the heart, about God and how He's helped me so many times. How that He's the only one that can save you. Not no machine, not no group, not your friend, not your mom, not your brother, not your sister, not no preacher, but God alone. That's why I'm not religious. That's why I don't believe. That's why I'm not a Christian. That's not why I'm Catholic. That's not why I'm a Presbyterian or Methodist or any of that. I just believe in God, God alone. I wanted to speak from the heart from the very beginning, and I tried to in the beginning. And I'm still going to try to. Whether, even though they changed my status and pissed me off this morning when I reread it, how they hacked my Facebook. I know my phone's tapped too because when you pull it down to check the date and everything, it did that twice on its own the other night. So people are going, and me saying that, people are going to believe that, they did. The only reason why they got audio from this audio is because they got off his phone. I know that's what they'll say, but it won't be true, and they know it won't be true. But yeah, I know everything. I know a lot that they're doing, and I know a lot that they ain't doing. I mean, I know a lot they're doing, and there's a lot that I don't know they're doing. But I know quite a bit what they've been doing. Yeah. Heard 3 girls get raped in this shit. Shot 2 for a split second. Told John about it. But I think from here on out, I ain't gonna write no more. I ain't gonna write on my status bar no more. But they're still gonna do it because I can't watch my goddamn Facebook 24 hours. I can't do that. Ah, man. Pedophile shit is real. I never would call it satanic if they never put that Dahmer shit on me. But that's what it is. I know they do that shit. Ceremony here, ceremony there. They were talking about ceremonies amongst themselves. And I seen it. And it was like more than 30 people in each ceremony. Like more than 30 people in each ceremony. I believe there are some Freemasons in this town. They know I know. And for me even saying that, I'm going to get eliminated. Man, they do all kinds of shit, man. You ever seen that movie Eyes Wide Shut? How he goes to that masquerade party? That's exactly what I'm talking about. I just had people V2K me. He didn't look. They don't know what I looked at. That's why they're always having to watch me 24/7. That's why that woman said make him dream of a helicopter. That's why that woman said watch him closely. You know, and to all you other people out there, they'll be like, what? She just said that, you know, to watch him closely to make sure he ain't doing nothing bad, you know. Make sure he ain't doing no pedophile shit, or make sure, you know, whatever they going to say about me. And people out there that don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, they'll be like, well, damn, what the fuck has Lino been doing? This shit that they've been talking amongst each other, how they're going to fuck me over. But like that shit, like I tell you about the Eyes Wide Shut, shit's happening here. From high school girls all the way up, man. High school boys all the way in that shit. And they're making pornos. Even the people that don't know what this shit's going on, they're watching you too, and they're recording you too while you have sex and uploading it on the internet or wherever they're fucking uploading it. You know, because I'm trying to move on. Not move out of town, but move on. You know, because they're going to say whatever the fuck they're going to say. They tell people, oh, he broke, he gave up, we win. Start on Lino's mom. Who's the next target? His mom. It's an everyday battle. Oh, man. Everyday battle. They do all kinds of freaky shit when they're fucking. You wouldn't even believe it. Think of the most bondage the freakiest porno you ever watched. You do. Whatever, dude. And the reason why I said whatever, because I just had someone V2K me. Oh, man. Man, hopefully they don't give me AIDS. I think they might do that. And the dove call, why do they do the dove call? Who are they trying to keep their voice hidden from? Or who are they trying to convince that Lino's doing some bullshit? Or because other TIs know that they do shit like that. In other states, I've heard testimonies from other TIs, you know, their experience. They hear chickens though, but I ain't got chickens around my house, so they can't use a chicken. But there's always a lot of doves around here, so they've been using doves. Like, a dove will be like, shut the fuck up. You know, so it can register in my head. And they'll be like, he told you to shut the fuck up. Or like, when I say something one of their members did, they'll have that dove call say, no, he didn't. Or they'll say, go to sleep just to piss me off. Or they'll say, what else does it say? It'll say all kinds of things, man. Just had someone V2K me saying you fucked up. Well, they always say you fucked up. And this Dove call, they started using a Dove call. So when I went outside one day and was like, man, I like to listen to Dove call. And ever since that, man, these Dove calls ain't like the natural Dove call. You know, you got that long first pause and then 3 hums right after it. These are just fucked up Dove calls, man. They were like, damn, he's crazy. Other TIs know what I'm talking about. They hear chickens do it. They're like, damn, this guy does got schizophrenic. Huh. That's what they'll say. But I'm going to post a video of a doctor talking exactly what I'm talking about, what they can do. I'll post a video of a doctor that, coming from a doctor, talking about what they can do. How they discredit an individual. You gotta be open-minded with this shit. Because, like I said, if I would have heard this from someone else and I never knew nothing about it, I'd probably be thinking the same thing you're thinking. This guy's on something, man. You need to lay off the drugs, man. Whatever you smoking, man, I want some of that shit. Type of deal. But this shit's real. And when I wrote on my status, 29 years. Have you ever heard me write any kind of anything close to this kind of shit on Facebook? Or yeah, have you ever heard me write anything like this on Facebook? Think about that, man. Have you ever heard me talk about any of this shit since you know me? Why all of a sudden, out of nowhere, just boom, start talking about all this shit? Just out of fucking nowhere, just boom. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna fight to get back to where I was, to speak from the heart again, to speak of God. Even if they do say too late to me. I'm gonna fight. I don't give up. I'm not broken. I am a warrior of God. And I still will try to help y'all too on that side. Whether you laugh or not, whether you think you're in the right or not, whether you think you're working for God or not, I'll fight for you too. Because there are some young people in this shit that are getting tricked. I'll fight for everyone here on earth. Because the devil is a motherfucking liar and he's stealing a lot of souls as we speak, or as I speak to you. He has declared war on me and God's people. And he is tricking a lot of people into this shit. And I'll fight for you too. So all them negative comments you write or think about on my YouTube channel, I'll say a prayer for you. Whether I go to prison or not, I'll think about you. And I'll pray to God for everybody in Albany. And all the surrounding areas. I had a dream when I was in this shit. And in my dream, I yelled out, rise up as an individual, but unite as one and fight for the kingdom of God. That it echoed across the sky. I'll fight for you too. Even if you're on that side, even if you hate me, I'll still fight for you. And this ain't out of desperation. This is because I want you to be there in heaven. Who wants to go to hell? I told him earlier, man, I'd rather go deaf than hear y'all. I cried for y'all in the beginning when this shit happened. And I'm almost about to lose it now. I told y'all in the beginning. It's better on God's side. I was strong then. I believed in God. My faith has been tested. I've been losing my way with all the hatred, with all the anger that's been building in my heart every fucking day. May God be with all y'all.